Is this all the new DC stuff here?
Yeah. Okay. It's all the DC stuff there. I'll take that. Or that works too.
Hey, what's up, Logan?
Hey, Gaybert.
Oh yeah,
Motherfucker, that can keeps falling.
hey, what's up, Tito? So
This
we got
air can's empty.
a new shelf to put our Hot Toys on, and we got lights.
Yeah.
Chris is blocking me.
Let me get out of the way.
Yeah, so you can actually see back here a little bit.
Grab the trash bag for the stuff until I cover it up.
Yeah.
To start us off today with opening. Spider-Man 2099. Oh, I hear the little pitter-patter of a waffle. Let me move these beds a bit so you can get comfy. Him and the Oreo. Go on, lay down, you little babies. No, I'm sorry, Waffle. You can't go up here. No, don't go to Marco. You little punk.
Oh yeah.
God, Marco. I was laying down with him and Oreo the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And the way we were positioned, he licked my stomach, and it tickled so much. I like pushed him with my belly because I was laughing so hard.
Gaybert says, "Be warned, he's been drinking." Trying to do some last minute little organization because I didn't get it done
He
beforehand.
used the proper ewer,
No.
so he's not drunk enough.
Maybe he gets better when he's drunk. Like he's.
Yeah. He often does delete messages and things. Maybe when he's drunk, he won't delete a single one, because he typed it out right the first time.
That's an old one, actually. Oh, dang it. He's starting to not make sense.
No, that makes sense. How dare we not be ready? And we're more mean. Or
He's getting mean. What? So you're not even reading. You don't have any
reading
comprehension.
I understood the first half. I didn't see the eye.
Okay, my statement still stands. All right. Okay, my bad. You can read perfectly. All right.
Lay down, babies.
So to get us started, we have Avengers 24.
Oh, I guess I'll start opening this bad boy up.
So this is the Justin Mason variant. And this was, oddly enough, this feels like it's a little bit behind because it wraps up its King thingy that was going on, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, the Doom stuff's happening.
I kind of don't mind it, because if it interrupted its current story with Doom stuff, it would have felt like that, like an interruption, you know? Because they were in the middle of something. I'd rather the story continue and they just catch up a little bit late.
Do you know if you had any more of the Fantastic Four? I think we did, I'm pretty sure.
Fantastic Four what?
The foil.
Yeah, maybe. Either way, no, you get a regular one, that's right. You only get regular.
I'm not saying to interrupt this. I'm just saying it feels like this is coming out a little late. It feels like the next issue should be, especially considering. Well, we'll get to One World Ender Doom, but that one is very heavily involved with the Avengers.
Yeah.
Also, we picked up some more covers. We picked up the Jeff cover, the Rivals one. Had to, of course.
What's the instructions in this thing?
I'm going to set that aside so I can put it in my Jeff collection. And then we picked up the Momoko kimono with Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel.
Setting aside the odd timing of this Avengers issue, it was pretty good.
It's good,
fun.
and he gets to do some good stuff with Black Cat,
Yeah.
which I love because he loves Black Cat, and you can just tell he cares
About this character.
Yeah.
And not just as a prop for Spider-Man or a background thiefy character. No, genuinely cares about the characterization and
What's up, Terrence?
other things about this character, you know?
Yeah, he's written quite a bit for Black Cat, and I wish that he could go back to it. I think he's
I just don't think it's popular enough.
yeah, so now he's on Avengers and what's the other type? X-Men. He's writing bigger books. I'm happy that he's doing well and whatever. And I'm happy that he's able to sneak in Black Cat and other characters that he likes about or when he wants or gets time to, I guess. Can make it work, but I need to see him return to Taskmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Because has he ever been able to sneak Taskmaster into something?
Yes, Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. And at the same time, he brought Black Cat in that.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get to do too much with
No.
with either one of them.
But
no.
I think they were also perfect.
They were fun, but yeah.
Is this on right?
Anyway, we just did Avengers. That's it. Chris is opening his Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah. He comes with this, back display piece, so I'm trying to put that together.
Huh.
Yeah.
And we got the Hot Toy shelf lit up, which I'm wanting to put some. I don't know how I would explain it. I want to have a design thingy. I haven't even really got to talk to you much about this, Chris. But basically, it wouldn't be this big, but it would kind of a piece of paper or cardstock.
Yeah.
Print something I don't know, some Star Wars logos on the front or whatever, and have it go across the bottom of the shelf so that it would drape over the bottom of the shelf and then cover up the lights.
Yeah,
Again,
maybe.
not be this big, maybe that big or whatever. That way, everything would still be lit up, but you're not seeing directly the lights. I feel like they're a bit too bright, a bit too much of a focal point.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Marco. Big yawn. All right. He has little gifts. That'll be cool. Y'all got any rain yet? I don't know. We live in a basement, so we don't really. A lot of times it's raining, and we have no idea. My mom will be like, "You didn't hear that thunder?" I'm like, "Not really. No, it has to be pretty loud for us to hear."
Yeah. Or flooding.
Well, yeah.
Oh no! I dropped a piece. Marco, can you
Waffle.
Waffle. Yeah, they don't like to stay in there. Okay.
Anyway, moving on. We got Magik issue 3. Campbell on the A cover there. This has been a pretty good story. Not the greatest thing in the world, but I've been enjoying it. And a fun little teaser at the end for a an old friend, we'll say. I can't remember the artist name on this one, but pretty cool cover. The Momoko kimono. I love this one because, I don't know, one of the coolest things about Magik is their giant soul sword. And just, I don't know, she's got a little baby. It's like giant, but also tiny.
Yeah, it's still a very big sword.
Well, it's like chibified, I guess,
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, it's just real cutesy. And then the Magik looks really good, I think, too.
I like all the kimonos. They've been pretty good.
To me, the weakest one was the Avengers one. This one, it's fine. But overall, I really like the set, so I'm not going to not get one, And then the Frizen. You like the other one better? Yeah. I mean, they're all good this week. Can't be mad. Avengers one is least favorite. Yeah. I think it's probably the weakest of the entire set. This isn't. I don't know how well it comes across on camera. This isn't yellow. I would say this is more orange. So, I don't know if it's a must-have for you. It's a good one. It's good, but it's not yellow. I'm gonna let this see. Look, that's yellow. Okay, that's yellow. That's orange. All right. The alarms have been chilled. Okay.
You have all the kimono.
Did you get that one? No, I think he's talking about the Frizen. I don't think so. You don't have Magik on your list or Frizen on your list? You got the Momoko, but that's because you're getting the kimono set. Anyway, moving on. We have New Champions, issue number 3. Another good cover here. Derek Chu. Is he on? Yeah, he's on his new signature now. You see? Actually says Chu. D. Chu.
Did you read this one, Marco?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been like the New Champions.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's not like as good as One World Under Doom or Avengers or some of the other books, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's all a book needs to be.
Then we got the Sawi variant.
I'm Sawi.
Yeah. Nice little selfie variant though, pretty fun. I like this one. Oh, that's super cool. When you first showing it to me, I'm like, it's whatever, I don't care, but that's really rad.
Yeah.
And then the Momoko kimono variant.
I really like this one. They gave her a scythe. Is that a scythe or is that like a actually, I don't think it's a scythe.
I think that's
it looks
just
like it.
The grass. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's holding a lantern.
Maybe that's. Well, you see what I mean, though, right?
I see where you can misinterpret it, but what's her name again?
Phantasma.
Yeah, Phantasma. That's right.
It's Spanish.
I hate to ask work questions to you, Marco, but I know you deal with the Liz mostly. How close am I to trade paperback from Marvel? See, that's where things are going to get tricky. Because the trades are weird. And we'll kind of just have to check on things and be like, hey. Now, granted, they also are usually on the FOCs, so that's something to keep an eye out for. But they don't have they're not on a set schedule
tiny
and
scissors?
stuff like that. I got regular scissors.
Give me a regular scissors.
Man scissors now. Cut his hand off.
The tape they put around the hands is just really hard to take off sometimes.
Moving on, we have One World Under Doom. This is the Lionel Yu variant.
And this was a very cool issue. I just read it a moment ago.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. I gotta skim through it again because this is one of the
I
first
can't wait
ones
to
I read.
read Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, it's got a very fun ending. This one, to me, was a little weirdly split up. A little not so cohesive. I liked all the things, but it felt like kind of what 3 different storylines. So you got the first part, and you got the second part. Yeah, I'd say 3 different. The last bit's really just a teaser. But I don't know, it just felt like weirdly chopped up. A little bit, but I did enjoy it. I don't want to.
I'll get that later.
I mean, how long until they are technically pulled off my list? Oh, I think the stuff is off your list now. I'm pretty sure. The ones that you picked anyway, you know. Anyway, a lot of you very very cool. Gomez. This one's pretty fun. He's reading the books of Doom. Looks like an omnibus.
I think the Books of Doom is just big.
Could be. I feel like this is the most detail we ever see on one of these. Because usually just reading a comic and they fill it in later with whatever. But like, it's got all the back stuff on there. It's even got the writer and everything. And I don't know. It feels like it's taking up more of the
Check 'em
cover.
out.
So here is Spider-Man 2099.
He's got so many cool effects. He's got movable eyes.
He's here to... What? Oh. Forgot that he came with that.
Yeah, I'm not going to use this head, but it's a really good head.
He's here to beat you up. Did y'all hear the new Doom movie info? Nah, I don't know. I feel like there's always a lot of noise
I don't trust
about
nothing till the trailers.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, a lot of people will say different things that happen and or whatever, and then you don't know
even if it's
until
true,
doesn't mean it won't be changed.
Doesn't mean it won't be changed.
There's the maskless. Come on. There we go. Alright, moving on. More One World in Doom. There's the Thing beating up a bunch of Doom bots. And then here's the Rivals variant.
I need a tiny screw for it.
And then the last one we have the Alessandro Cappuccio variant. Very cool.
Wait, never mind.
Then we have Exceptional X-Men issue 7. I'm behind on this series.
I still need a tiny screwdriver. I don't remember where I put.
You read this one?
Yes, I'm caught up with everything, Marco.
Doubtful.
Well, with everything that I wasn't already behind on when we both got really behind on a lot of things.
You gonna talk about this book or what?
Oh yeah, I guess. It's hard. Well, this one is the X-Manhunt tie-in one, which, lucky for you, Marco, you don't need to read all of X-Manhunt for this, because this one is like a weird tie-in. It only mentions the Manhunt, really.
Because it's exceptional. They're not trying to be involved with anything.
But the only thing I'm really upset about this series is they have spoiled one of the what felt like could have been a big moment on the cover A of the next issue.
Should have been a spoiler variant.
It honestly should have. Like, it's a big, spoiler.
Let's play how behind we are. Yeah. I don't know if we want to play that game. Because do you go back and find the books that you kind of gave up on? It's like, fuck, you know. I didn't keep reading this one. Because that's behind, you know. Up next we have Psylocke 5.
Look at his moldability.
Yeah.
That's crazy. For
This
a
is
character
the-
this bulky, too.
There's the Rivals variant. The Momoko Kimono variant. And the Ben Harvey variant.
Are you reading Psylocke?
Nah. Are you?
No.
Okay. Like this. Are you up on TVA?
No.
Behind.
That was one I was behind on before.
Behind. We got
So
Ultimate X-Men 13. This is the Martin Simmons variant. Very, very cool. I like that one quite a bit. I don't know who did this one, but it's a very cool partial foil. We weren't going to originally get this one, but the foil's just too rad. Marvel and their damn partial foils. Let's bust this one open. I feel like you gotta see a lot of these we get just for how cool the art is, you know. Ian Geist has been doing the covers on Werewolf by Night. They've been awesome. Love me some Ian Geist. This is Werewolf 8. And then this, another great cover. This is the Talavera variant for Daredevil Unleash Hell 3. Very, very nice cover.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember which hand they had the little thing on, Marco?
And the last polybag. What's the thing?
The bracelet.
Oh, shit, I don't know.
I'll have to look it up.
Alright, last one we have is the Momoko cover, which is a very nice cover as well, featuring Muse.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, Muse is in the show, so they're probably putting in the book.
Yeah.
But that's also a dope cover.
Another month of comics in my box. To sort and put away. Yeah,
Oh, this is a left hand.
we're very far behind on bagging and boarding, so I don't even want to talk about that. So we got one Star Wars book, High Republic Adventures 16. Again, behind on all that. Moving on to DC, which I didn't read any of the DC yet this week, so we just got our DC yet today, and then just kind of chilling with waffles for a little bit, and then I didn't feel like getting up and reading. So, did you read DC?
I read Absolute Batman and Flash.
Okay. Well, let's start with those. I forgot to get this stuff in order. Oh. Wait, is that our only indie book right there? Oh, there's two. You have two indie books this week? That's it?
I guess so.
Yeah, Daredevil, the show has been great. Invincible, the last episode especially was incredible. Yeah, that was super, super awesome. I think you just got A on Absolute Flash, Terrence. I'm pretty sure. So we have, who did this cover? Frank Quietly, Absolute Batman 6. What'd you think about this one? I was excited for this. Like I said, I just didn't read it yet.
It's the finale of this arc, the first arc. And I really liked it. A lot happens, and a lot of big things happen in this.
Yeah.
Because if you remember from the last issue, he gets his shit rocked.
Yeah. And I hear there's a very cool cameo in here as well.
Kinda.
And then for Absolute Flash, we picked the Dan Panosian variant because I love me some Panosian. And this is Jeff Lemire and Nick Robles doing this new series. How was the beginning of this?
Very interesting beginning. Very different from what I know about, the typical Flash intro. You know?
This one he stubs his toe and then lets
Um,
out a Tom and Jerry, and then goes really fast.
Not a spoiler. This Flash is Wally West, which is typically the third Flash. You know, because I forget the name of the first one, but he's the guy that wears the funny hat. Then it's Barry Allen, and then Wally West.
We'll go straight into the next Panosian, which we got Catwoman 74.
You know what? There's probably a picture of him with his bracelet on in this
Again,
thing.
another great cover.
Right hand.
Spider-Man is in it? Spider-Man is in what? I feel like Gabe Hart has been acting drunk enough, so he's like, I gotta say something wild. But, yeah. Very cool cover. We have The Question, issue 5. This is a Jorge Fornes variant.
Real quick.
Pretty fun one.
Look how sick he is.
Yeah, he's pretty rad.
Now you gotta be careful with the comics around his webs.
I love the Fortnite.
I love Fortnite.
I love Fortnite. I don't know why the Hot Toys flight stand is just unparalleled.
Yeah.
It is so strong, and
That's
it's just like they put a slightly malleable bar of rebar there, and they're like, yeah, we can use that as a stand.
That's how I want him posed.
That's I don't know if it'll fit on the shelf like that. It might be too tall.
We'll figure it out.
It also takes up a lot of room, but
It does, but it's so cool. This is how I envisioned him being posed. The cape is magnetic onto some magnets in his neck or something. What?
you gotta work a little harder than that, Gabe Hart.
Penis. Cock and balls? That's not that wild. I'm sober.
Up next, we have New Gods 4. Very nice Jenny Frizen.
Oh, children aren't watching this. They shouldn't.
This one was a little sad. We only ordered Frizen covers for people because no one gets New Gods. But
I mean, it's what are they gonna do? Never release another New Gods again?
Did you read Zatanna?
Shit, I'm behind on one thing. Wait, hold on. Let me see that. Number 2? Fuck. Yeah, I'm behind on one thing.
Zatanna, this is the Nakayama cover. Pretty nice cover. But I think this week it goes to Dodson. Which I tend to like Dodson more than Nakayama, I think, anyway. But this one is like, it's a really nice cover.
Look at this Godzilla, he's shooting fire.
Yeah, Chris, you gave that one to Gabe Hart, right?
I did.
I thought you ripped his zipper off for a second. I was like,
I
what
don't
are you doing? Here's a Godzilla.
When I'm unsupervised, I break things. That's fire, Marco.
Oh.
No problem. I saw a bunch of rabbits and I thought of you.
Yeah, I think we asked you about it before,
Oh,
but
dangerous.
I don't remember. Another good Jenny Frizen. We have Titans 21.
Look at this.
I don't know if you
fellow.
heard Heather today, but she was like, Jenny Frizen always does the same thing. I have never seen this pose on any Frizen cover ever.
I get where she's coming from, but I don't agree that this cover is part of that.
Yeah. No, I mean, she does a lot of similar things, but this is not one of them. That's it for DC. Indie stuff, we got G.I. Joe 5. Did you read that one?
I did.
This is the Sook variant.
This one ends very fun. I've been loving Duke in this and from his series. He really is like it's G.I. Joe, but you know Duke's the main character. So that's why Marco, you need to read Duke first.
Is this Duke?
Yes, that's Duke.
Duke's hot. And then Rockefellers, I'm behind on. I think I need to read the last issue. And that's all our books. I want you to move him because I'm gonna hit him 100%.
Yeah.
You hit him. It was a mental game.
You're a mental shame.
That hurts.
God, he's so cool.
FOC time, yeah. As long as it works. I didn't check it today.
Hey, check this out. It's pretty cool.
Dog.
The crack.
Krakatoa.
That's what Alligator Loki's on. Crack.
When does Penthouse come out? We didn't get ours for some reason. We need to figure out why. If we look on our side, it just says hasn't shipped, despite other people getting them. I don't know why ours hasn't shipped. It was supposed to have come out, I don't know, like almost a month ago, I think. Let me see. We'll just go here, then go to FOC. Is it working? It's working! Yay! Alright.
Anything else?
If you want. I don't really care. Alright, starting with Image Comics. What Joe do you want? Here's the A cover.
That was pretty cool.
Here's the B cover. Well, we gotta get a chew.
Yeah, we getting the chew.
This one's pretty rad.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
That one's dope as shit.
I like all of them. Oh, yo, is that my boy Spirit Iron Knife?
Yeah, this is those real American Hero one-shots.
So they're not for this?
No.
Man, it's got some cool covers, though.
Yeah.
That one's pretty sick. I might get that cover B.
It is a yellow cover.
And I might get all the covers on the G.I. Joe I'm reading.
Alright.
Oh, and I'm opening a Predator.
Predator. Alright, so we're getting 6 A, B, and C.
6 A, B's, and C's? Marco, that's too much.
This is how I have to do FOC now. I have to write all this stuff down, and then I have to look at it when we do the orders.
I kind of hope that one company I told Shay about, like, if we do it, it works out, because then they'll be able to, customers will be able to order their stuff again by themselves.
Are you wanting...
but they're just a bit of an unknown,
Are you wanting... What other things would you say?
The B. That's a Forbes? Or is that a different Forbes?
It's Fornes.
Fornes.
Jorge Fornes. We just had a cover by him, I think.
When I thought it was Forbes, I was like, that's weird. I usually don't like Forbes.
Oh yeah, it was this one. You did the question.
I like Fornes then.
Yeah, it's definitely very old school style. I don't know if it is someone that's been in the business for a while or not. Or...
Yeah. That looks like it could just be an old G.I. Joe cover. This Predator's packaged in here so weirdly.
Alright, moving on.
Lego Ninjago
Moonshine Bigfoot.
Moonshine Bigfoot? The title is better than what the cover appears.
Yeah. I do have to say you have a lot less tabs open. No. See, fun fact, if you restart your computer, you can bring all your tabs back. Because if you close out all your tabs, you just have to Control-Shift-T and you can bring all your tabs back. If you close them all at the same time. If you close them individually, you have to Control-Shift-T how many ever tabs you had closed. But no, I did do a purging. It was time. Red coat. Let's see.
Meh. That one looks fun. That one looks cool.
Yeah. Throwing of guns. All right. So.
Yo, was that dog being John Wick?
Yeah. I've been waiting for this cover. 11C. This one's super fun.
What the hell is going on in Rockefellers?
It's a wild comic. I think I'd suggest you read it, but you know, you don't care. It's not part of the Geigerverse or nothing. It's just a weird.
What the fuck?
The stream is running better with less tabs. That's just coincidence. They also got a Beatles homage.
Where did these go?
Oh, it's kind of fun. All right, definitely want the A cover. Hold on, it is part of a story. What is? What number is that? 5A. What am I doing? What are we on about? They got these really cool. They're doing Transformer hardcovers. I don't know how many issues. It's issues 1 through 12, so it's like 2 soft trades. They're $50. They're expensive, but these look like they're gonna be like partial foil. You see?
Ooh.
They got the Optimus cover and they got the Starscream cover.
Nice.
Like I kind of want one that's $50.
Partial foil, Mark.
I know. Hornsby and Halo are part of the same story as the Rockefellers. Are they? I gave up on Hornsby and Halo. I didn't really like that one. Which coincidentally, that was the only one not written by Jeff Johns. I think. Wait, no. I don't think Rockefellers is either. Actually. No. Okay, this one's somebody else. I don't know if that's. And Hornsby and Halo wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't good enough to keep my attention. There's so many titles in this Geiger, or what do they call it? Ghost Machine stuff. I was like, there's a lot happening, and Hornsby and Halo just wasn't. Rockefellers I do like. I am just behind on it. And you got a nice Lotte Witchblade cover, but not nice enough to grab, I don't think. Well, I do think I heard rain. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear it storming out there. If I listen hard. Alright, boom stuff. I don't pick up Grimm anymore, but this is a really nice Mercado. He always does great stuff. He again, another nice Mercado, but this one on the Power Rangers.
That one's delightful.
Look at him. They're mean mugging.
They're just jealous.
They about to fight.
A dog.
Nah, I think probably just themselves. Alright, then DC. We have Absolute Flash. Here's the A cover. What the heck is this thing?
That is a person.
What?
That's the Rogues, I believe.
This
you know
is.
who they are, Marco?
Nah.
Flash villains.
This is the Jorge Corona variant, which I think is pretty fun. Send me an image on IG. Let's see. Okay. Well, regardless, okay, so that is written by the same person. I don't know. To me, Rockefellers just seemed more fun. I wish Rook Exodus is part of the Geiger stuff. I feel like it could be intertwined in there. And the Hyde Street does feel very different, but Hyde Street's also incredible. Quite possibly the best of all of it. So, anyway, I like this cover quite a bit. I think it's a lot of fun. Christian Ward.
Meh.
It's fun. There's a Clayton Crane, but we don't have an image for it yet. I'll probably go with the Corona. Let's see. Is it a B cover? Yeah. Absolute Flash. Hoping to read them tomorrow. Cool. 2B Oops. Alrighty. Got some alright Catwoman covers. I don't think anything that I have to have. This one's fun. This is the A cover though, so it's gonna have a big trade dress somewhere. We got the Frank Cho. And again, I think I don't know. Cho's lately. This is a little bit better, but I don't know. I feel like he hasn't really been trying. Inyuk Lee, which is pretty fun. The I don't know what this stuff would be called, but the see-through stuff is actually like really well drawn. I don't know what stuff.
Check this out though. You see this?
Switch over. What is this?
That is
Alpha?
Alpha Predator.
Hey, look at that. I remember the thing. He's pretty dope.
100th Predator figure special edition.
What would you call this thing?
Glaive?
What about the other half of it?
Stick.
Anyway, he's pretty dope. He just got like a starfish on his side there.
Yeah. For throwing. You ever throw a starfish at someone?
And kill someone? Alright, we're switching back over to the FOC. Look at that. You remember, hey, you getting lag? Probably because of the rain. Is it laggy for anybody else or just for Terrence? This has got a Wonder Woman on it. I don't know if you care.
That's cool.
Yay, nay, maybe. Alright.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. It's a T issue. Another Derek Chu. I don't know who this character is. Pretty fun one.
I was trying to see if it said it anywhere. It does not.
It's Bruce Wayne.
It's Bruce Wayne. It's Tom Taylor.
There's another Wonder Woman.
Nah. Ugh, Brian Hitch.
Oh yeah.
It's actually not that
It's
bad.
not that bad for Brian Hitch, yeah.
It's mainly when he gets to the body. What you don't see, Marco, is his arms going like this.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. We'll look at the Titans covers, but they don't look impressive. That's pretty cool. Honestly, like, I feel like if, like, that was the main focus of the cover, that'd be really rad.
Yeah.
Everything else just kind of makes it a little too busy. Got Tony S. Daniel. Which is nice. And then a Daniel Bayless.
Oh, I like the Deathstroke on it.
He looks like it got too hot outside. He's
He
a
looks
little
like a
melty.
shadow.
Is it all of them? Yeah. You care about any of them?
Nah.
What about this one? Oh, this is just Wonder Woman.
Yeah, this is just Wonder Woman.
I don't care for this one.
Yeah, the cover is whatever, but I'm getting it.
I don't know if it's missing something or I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not like bad, but it's just like, eh. I think this is a better Gilliam March.
Yeah.
It's like almost flat, but I think there's a pretty good job of like cool colors and like warm colors that really help separate and give some depth between her and the background. But okay, that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think this back here is the warm colors want to be pulled forward and then the cool colors want to sit backwards, but then you have all this excess warm in the back, mainly in the bottom. So that's why it kind of weirdly feels almost flat. It's still pretty nice. Yeah, we'll just have that one all until something changes, until you get a bad one. Then we got Zatanna. It's alright, A cover.
Yeah. It's fun in the, like, prospecting notes, the getting sawed in half trick.
It's an alright Sweeney Boo.
I like it.
Do you want it? I don't care about it.
Yeah, sure.
I definitely want this Young Lee.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That one's fun. Alright, so issue 3, right? Yeah. So 3 Boo, 3 Lee.
3 booms.
Out of 5.
Boom.
Pretty good. Alright, Marvel. So we got a Villalobos with my girl.
It's pretty good.
Yo. Oh yeah, this is the new Spider-Man.
My leg is falling asleep.
Well, we better catch it.
What?
It's just falling. It's a pretty nice cover.
Yeah.
Look at my crazy hand.
You always got them crazy hands.
Alright, Avengers. And now it's finally a One World Under Doom thing. Oh, see, and yeah, that's right. That's what I knew. There was another thing I wanted to say because I knew this was because I saw in the back of the book, but like, this feels like it should now. Granted, I haven't read the issue. I know, but I feel like this should happen before the Doom issue. You know what I mean?
No.
Do you remember the end of this?
No, I remember the end of it. I just don't agree with you.
I don't know. This makes it seem more confrontational between them. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't care about the Giarusso. Of course, we're going to get the Vecchio. There's a Dodderman. She's okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go ahead and show the Vecchio.
I've been liking these.
Yeah. So I guess just that one. I don't really care about the daughter in that much.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't put that one out yet. So 25. The heck?
Dan Parent.
Yeah. Do you care about this at all?
I do like that cover.
It is a blurry ass cover. Ooh. There's gonna be a Villalobos. I'll just keep that open. Oh, it's a ratio. That also a ratio. I do want to see it though.
It's alright.
Yeah. There's also gonna be a Nick Bradshaw, which we typically like as well. We'll keep that open.
I know they're gonna make 4 of these, so I want to get that one. Yeah.
Is that on this or something else?
It's on that. Fantastic Four fanfare.
I don't know why I just assumed this would be a one shot.
I mean, it's basically the same as the I Am Iron Man. It's an anthology, little mini.
Okay. You want a poster?
Poster.
Oh, there's gonna be a foil too, so we'll keep that open.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta make a new thing. I forgot what you wanted already. So Baldari, I guess that's it for right now. Did you care about the A cover?
Maybe when it comes out. I'm sure we'll get enough.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Ooh, what about some Infinity Watch?
Infinity Watch?
What about they're bringing back the handbook variant, Chris?
Oh no! One of my least favorite variants.
Yeah. So on Penguin Random House, they had this one listed as the Phil Coulson variant. This does not look like Phil Coulson to me.
It looks like comic Phil Coulson to me.
No.
I think he has powers.
Maybe, I don't know. He's not in a ton of stuff. The
last thing I remember him being in was the 2018 run of Avengers. And he wasn't a good guy in there. He was controlling the
identity of the Death Infinity Stone host revealed to be Phil Coulson in Thanos Annual 1 2024. That looks like some death stuff. Okay. We'll get it. Let's see. Do I even have a thing for Infinity Watch? Hey, look, somebody gets it. What number is this? 4 Lee. Oh, there was a Brooks last time? I don't remember. Alright, Magik. Magik is sadly being cut down to 2 covers. What happened?
I just don't think it's popular.
What the frick? There's the A cover, and then we have a Rose Besh. It's little.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think is that a Villalobos on
I think there's a few this week, yeah. Let's see. So 4A and 4 Besh. So here, what did I click on? No, can we just, no. Hey, my back. Okay. There's the A cover, which is pretty whatever.
Yeah. The B cover.
The Villalobos, which is great.
Which we gotta get.
Oh, the Rian Gonzalez.
Which we gotta get. Look at all of them. They're so good.
And that's it. So new champions for... New
Gross,
champions for... Villalobos. Oops. Shit. And Gonzalez. Okie dokie. NYX.
NYX.
Fine.
That's whatever cover. That one's fun.
Is it? No? Okay. Little. Just a little bit bigger.
That's whatever.
Yeah. So what do you...
B.
Manson.
That.
What issue number is this? 10 Manson. Alrighty. One World Under Doom. Here's the A cover.
It's pretty dope.
Very nice Delato. Got Godtail on the Doomasaur variant. Silva. What's going on, Ian and Becca? Just going on the... Huh?
So that one's pretty sweet too.
He doesn't have the medal.
Yes, he does. What are you on about?
Does he?
Yeah, he do. What are you on about?
I don't know. He looks weird. Everybody got beat up.
Everybody got beat up.
I did enjoy in the new champions this week. They were talking about one of the people leaving, and they're like, "It doesn't feel right. It's like the Avengers without Thor." And they're like,
He's okay.
anyway, they're like, Avengers, or the Thor isn't even on the Avengers right now.
Yeah.
Hope y'all having a good day. Yeah, we went over our new books. We opened up some stuff, and now we're just looking at the FOC and seeing what we're adding. So what do you want out of this? I know the Delato. Let's see. Thank you, Terrence. Douglas was on there. Not a fan of storms. Was she, when they have a warning attached to... Oh, is there something? Oh, cancel softball? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, what else you want, Chris? I mean, storms are ass.
We should get a lotto again.
I said we're getting that one.
I want to see it again, though.
How does this contribute to...
It's got a video?
Why does he have a trailer?
You got any copyright claim?
Ta-da! Anyway, so
Okay. Let me see.
you're the one to look at it.
Let me see the codtail.
Damn it! It's got a trailer.
No. That one's pretty sweet. Definitely, yeah.
All right.
Definitely the Silva. You want to get the A? It's pretty sweet.
I don't care. It's cool.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Put that at the beginning.
With, 2 Silvas on there.
Well, for 2. Alright, you want a Phoenix poster?
Nah.
You want a Spider-Man Wolverine poster? Oh yeah, Star Wars. So Phil Noto, presumably doing all the cover A's, I would think.
Yeah. Yo, it looks like Luke's flipping us off right there in the Nakayama.
Yeah. Got the Annie Wu Afra sneak peek.
Afro looks different.
Yeah, where's your hat? How am I supposed to know who you are? Chris Sprouse is doing Force Awakens 10th anniversary covers now.
Might want to get all those.
I mean, I imagine we always get all the Sprouse. David Nakayama.
Not always. We've missed a lot. Something about Leia's face. Just
He
ain't
does
there.
this every now and then. When he does this angle,
I love the
he
Luke.
does it weird.
I love the Luke.
That looks a little pretty boy for me.
I mean, I love a pretty boy Luke.
I don't know. I think it's his eyes that really mess with me.
Getting lost in his eyes.
I don't know. It's something weird. I don't know. I don't really like this cover.
I might want to get it just for the Luke.
The Delato's sweet.
The Lotto is sweet.
Yeah, that one's awesome. Yeah, the action figure.
Marco, it's Buff Luke. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's got a gun.
And then this one's going to be a foil, so it should be pretty cool.
Yeah, that should be pretty sweet.
And then the logo.
It would be
Not a blank, but a
much
stupid
better
logo.
if all the little blue and the stars were foil. That would be
That,
such a
or
good
if this
cover.
was up here and printed on a drawable paper. Alright, so what do we want?
I don't care about the
Well,
F,
we want the A. Damn it.
Do you not have just Star Wars?
I do, but there's a lot of
Lost
it.
in the
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Here we go. So
Marcy.
1A. One Sprouse. What Sprouse have we not gotten?
We used to not get the Sprouses.
One Delato.
We didn't get Empire Strikes Back or A New Hope. Granted, I don't think we worked when A New Hope was.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, if we weren't
But we
like,
didn't get Empire Strikes Back.
but were we like collecting covers and shit back then?
When Empire Strikes Back came out, yes, we just didn't get those.
I think that was before we really got into it. Oops. You want the Nagayama?
Yes.
What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? I can't think. Alright. Are you still doing X-Force? Well, we're getting this, I guess.
Yeah, we're getting that. And I'm not doing X-Force anymore. I dropped off X-Force a while back. It was okay. I like this issue of X-Manhunt that came out last week or so. Or I guess it would be this week. We just didn't have enough for the shop.
We got the A cover. They're getting attacked by some tentacle thingies. We got the Capcom.
That one's sweet and will go great with the.
Which I didn't open this up, but he is thick.
Mm-hmm.
He is a big boy.
Should be.
Don't care about the Giarusso. We got a Perel.
I don't know why that one reminds me a bit of '97, like the colors maybe.
Yeah. What do you want?
Well, definitely the Capcom.
Yeah.
And I'm leaning towards what's that one down there?
Perel.
Perel. I kind of like that one. Yeah, those two.
Number is this 15? Alrighty. That's just got the same cover on there twice.
What? Where? Oh, it do.
Alright, random other comics.
Random other comics. I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals.
Barvel.
Lifting Oreo. Patton Oreo.
Alright, we got epitaphs. Here's the cover A. Aw, bunch of little puppies. And some roast beef got thrown over here. And he's like, I dropped my roast beef. And then we have a Robertso.
Yeah.
Evil puppies.
No, them good puppies.
They're just excited about the roast. You know when you drop something. Look at him. He's like, roast beef!
Oreo makes that same face when I greet her.
And he's not going to pick it up anyways. He dropped it outside of all places.
I gave her a little piece of bacon earlier. She made that exact face. Hey. Stinky. Mwah. Ha ha ha. You smell bad. You smell bad, Stinky.
Then we got Godzilla versus Los Angeles.
Damn, you blowing that place the fuck up.
The A cover's rad as hell.
No, she doesn't have anything inside her. Head empty.
And then we got the Gonzo variant.
That's kind of fun.
He's just kind of chilling. And just them two.
$7.99. I'm only getting the A.
Yeah.
I like the Gonzo. It like.
I might not have started this one yet.
It's got that style, you know. That reminds me of Homies.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't want to spend $7.99 on it. But I do love me some Homies.
Oops. No, I don't want that. We're just getting the A.
I wish they'd release more Zorro based on that one series.
Alright, we got the new round of Penthouse. Here's the A cover. Got you a little...
I get it. She's wearing fishnets.
Yeah. Over her boobies.
Oh my god, she's massive. I just noticed the boat.
Yeah, it could be a toy boat.
There's a man pointing like, oh my god, look at those boobies.
Yeah, I'd fuck that. She's about to kill us.
On accident. God.
You're being fish racist.
Women can't even have hobbies these days.
Then we have the Leslie Lee? Okay, I thought that was Lyrics. Okay, Leslie Lee is apparently Lyrics' real name.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Oh no!
I don't like this one.
No.
Like, this is fine, but, like, the face is weird.
I don't like the weird back scale armor.
Like, there's, like, a lot of weird stuff happening, but it's, like, the face that's, like, ugh. We got a Milana.
Look at the cat!
It's a good reflection.
Cat looks scrungly.
Well, he's probably a little bastard. And then we have a Ingrid Gala. That one's pretty fun.
This Oreo's a little fun.
And then the polybag is just a photo variant. Is this a person?
That is a person, Marco.
What? Scella Borealis. That's not a real name.
Scella Borealis, this time of year, localized entirely within this comic book. Can I see?
No, it's polybagged. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I don't really care about. I mean, if I were to pick one, the mermaid one's fun, but
I like the mermaid one.
I like this one.
That one's boring to me. She's just sitting there.
No, she's like painting herself on the
that's
canvas.
A little more interesting.
And I guess she's not done yet, right there. I think. Either that or that's the sunlight. But that doesn't make any sense. It's like you do have the sunlight here, but you don't have really any light that bright down here. Yeah, I think she's unfinished. $9.99 for an unfinished picture. But yeah, like I said, the mermaid one is fun too. Kersey did that one. I don't know. Nothing really calling out to me this time. On the number 1, there was a 1 in 10 that Lotte did. I need to try to snag my hands on that one. Let's see. What about Squish and Squash? Which one of these 5 characters are Squish?
But which one is Squash?
Another question.
I think it's the cat and the elephant.
Alright, we got a one-shot here. High Republic. Battle of Iriadu. Got another Hyperspace Stories. Code Breaker. That was kind of fun. I would consider that a very close shot.
Yeah, he considers that too.
Nope. Also pretty fun cover. Oh, we got a C cover on this one. That one I don't think works too much as a cover. Looks more like interior panels. Do you care?
Meh.
We'll just get the A cover. Which I don't think I have these written down. I don't really care. And we're at the end of the list. Would you look at that? unless you want to add a $1,000 statue for a show you haven't watched. What do you think?
Have you watched a show?
No.
For a show we haven't watched.
Well, you're adding it, not me. Here, you get that. I'll get this other arcane thing.
It's significantly cheaper. You have to get 5.
That's just coincidental. 5 is still a lot cheaper, Chris.
It is, but it's still very expensive.
Tell you what, I'll also pick up this duck.
You have to find...
This is an expensive duck.
That is an expensive duck. The motherfucker better be big. Find the nearest Hatsune Miku Marco and order 20.
Searching. I found one. I found a few, actually.
They're all $19.99, so you have to order 20.
Commemorative.
Oh, I'm trying to... in so that they can see it.
Alright, yeah, we're done here. There you go. You can order this camera, too.
I think the camera's cool.
Alright, done deal. Ordering 4. Alright.
He's 12 inches tall? Oh my god. He's cool.
Is he? Or is it
Yeah.
Oh, 12 and a half inches tall.
I'm selling all the Hot Toys to a full camera.
Alrighty, everybody. You think that's an accurate size?
Yeah. He's jumping over it.
I'm not fucking with that. Alright, everybody. That's it for this week.
Check out this $20.99 and how fucking dope he is.
Oh, one of the lights died.
Oh. Like died or like just turned off?
I think it died, I guess. It shouldn't turn off. Back on for now. We'll see. Anyway, I don't think we have any news. I don't know. Hope everybody's having a good week, though. And have a good weekend. And stuff. Get you some cool comic books this week. Get you some cool comic books next week.
Get you some cool Hot Toys.
You get you some cool Hot Toys. They change your life.
I kind of wish the cape was cloth.
Yeah. Or if it had 2.
Because it's really cool, and it works very well with this pose.
Yeah, but you can only do something like that. You couldn't have them in a more chill pose.
No.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Y'all have a good
Hey, right,
night.
delete that message.
See y'all later.